All right, Canada, let's talk about something the government doesn't want you to hear. Our job market is not what they say it is. We keep seeing headlines about strong job growth and record employment gains, but the reality, it's all smoke and mirrors. The latest labor reports exposes an undeniable truth. Toronto's unemployment rate is the highest it's been in over a decade outside of the pandemic. The number of workers unemployed for the last 27 weeks and 52 weeks respectively, surging. And yet, the labor force survey would have us believe everything is fine. Spoiler alert, it's not fine. If you're worried about job security, home ownership, or even making your next mortgage payment, stick around. Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment because this is the conversation Canada needs to have. Let's start with a fact most people don't know. Canada has two main job reports. One, the Labor Force Survey, the LFS, which is based on household phone surveys, and two, the Payroll Survey, SEPH, which is based on actual payroll data. Which one sounds more reliable? The one based on real payrolls. And guess what? These two surveys are completely contradicting each other right now. The Labor Force Survey claims Canada added 76,000 jobs in January, which is 3 times higher than expected. Meanwhile, the Payroll Survey says we lost 56,000 jobs in November alone. Who do you believe? The government survey is based on phone calls, or the data based on actual paychecks. Historically, every time these two reports have diverged, the Labor Force Survey has had to correct itself downwards. Translation: our booming job market is a statistical error waiting to be exposed. Now let's talk about the real red flag: long-term unemployment. The number of Canadians unemployed for more than 52 weeks has doubled in the past year. Permanent layoffs just hit their highest level since March 2021. And here's the kicker: people aren't quitting their jobs anymore because they don't think they'll find another one. The number of people leaving voluntarily has plummeted 21% year over year. These are not signs of a healthy job market. This is what happens when people are scared to lose their income. And where is this worst? Toronto and Vancouver, two of the country's most expensive cities, where unemployment is at its highest level outside of the pandemic in over a decade. But wait, didn't we just hear that wages are rising? Nope. Wage growth has collapsed to 3.5%. And if you look at the last 6 months, it's barely growing at 1.3%, the lowest since 2021. Now, what happens when people start losing confidence in their jobs? They stop spending and they start selling. Toronto's new real estate listings jumped 49% year over year. Vancouver's new listings surged 33% in the same period. Condo listings are at record levels, exactly what the market doesn't need right now. Why? Because when people feel financially insecure, they don't buy homes. They sell them. And remember, we have a massive wave of mortgage renewals coming. 60% of all mortgages are up for renewal in the next 2 years, with payment shocks hitting 40% or more. If you thought housing affordability was bad now, just wait until unemployment keeps rising while mortgage payments double. This is the perfect storm for a market downturn. So why aren't you hearing about this? Why does every news headline say Canada's job market is strong? Simple. The government wants you to believe everything is fine. They need you to keep spending, keep borrowing, and keep believing that wages are going up. But the numbers don't lie. More people are unemployed for longer periods. Fewer people are quitting their jobs. Wages are stagnating, and real estate listings are surging. This isn't a strong economy. This is the lead up to a recession. All right, so what do you do? If you're watching this thinking, how does this affect me? Here's your action plan. If you have a job, do not take it for granted. update your resume, keep your network strong, and have a plan B. If you're in debt, pay down high interest rate debt ASAP. If job losses pick up, you don't want to be drowning in credit card payments. If you're renewing a mortgage in the next 12 to 24 months, talk to a mortgage broker now. Do not wait until the last minute to figure out your options. And if you're thinking of buying a home, be cautious. The market is shifting, and overpaying today could cost you big time tomorrow. Look, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to wake you up. We're being sold a false sense of security. The labor force survey is misleading. The job market is weaker than it looks, and with more unemployment and rising mortgage costs, we need to prepare now. If this video opened your eyes, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Are you feeling secure in your job right now? Let's talk. And if you want real unfiltered economic updates, subscribe to this channel and stay ahead of the curve. This is Vince Gaetano from Owl Mortgage. Thanks for listening, and remember, the wise old owl is here to look after your mortgage when the time comes. Stay informed, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.